In a world full of noise, there lived a young boy. On the streets he would play, with a ball as his toy. Lonely he was, but he cherished his space. As he grew up, he sought solace in his own embrace. He traveled the world, from mountains to seas. In the Amazon forest, he found his heart at ease. Majestic waterfalls, and creatures untold. He ventured so far, his stories would unfold. Through jungles and rivers, he wandered alone. Exploring the world, his courage had grown. The boy now a man, with tales to share. Of adventures and wonders, beyond compare. As the man shared his tales, the lonely child listened. To stories of wonder, where the world around glistened. The child's eyes widened, as the man spoke with grace. Of the Amazon's beauty, and the adventures he'd chase. Together they bonded, over tales of the wild. The man and the child, their spirits beguiled. For in each other's company, they found a new friend. A connection so deep, it would never bend. And so, the man's journey, once lonely and long, transformed into stories, a beautiful song. He passed on his wisdom, to the child on the street. Inspiring new dreams, and a life so complete. The child, now inspired, set forth on his quest. To explore the world, and put his courage to the test. With the man's tales as a guide, he ventured far and wide. Discovering new places, where adventure and wonder reside. In the footsteps of the man, the child found his way. Through forests and mountains, where the wild creatures play. He too, embraced solitude, but with stories to share. He'd return to the streets, with a heart full of care. And so, the cycle continued, from one to another. The tales of adventure, passed on like a mother. For in the hearts of the lonely, a fire was ignited. A passion for exploration, forever united. As the child grew older, his journeys expanded. To the farthest corners of the earth, his spirit demanded. He met other wanderers, who shared his desire. To explore the unknown, and to never tire. In the company of others, he found a new kin. A family of explorers, bound by the wind. Together they ventured, to places unseen. Creating new stories, where no one had been. And so, the legacy of the man and the boy continued to flourish, in a world full of joy. For the love of adventure, and the tales that they spun, united the lonely, and made them as one. In the twilight of his years, the once child, now wise, looked back on his journey, with nostalgic eyes. He'd traveled the world, and he'd seen it all. From the highest of mountains, to the waterfalls. He returned to the streets, where it all began. To share his adventures, and the wisdom of the man. He found a new child, with eyes full of wonder. And passed on his stories, like a clap of thunder. The cycle unbroken, the legacy thrived. In the hearts of the lonely, the spirit survived. For the love of adventure, and the tales that they wove, united them all, in a bond that would never dissolve. And so, the story ends, but the journey remains. In the hearts of the wanderers, where the fire sustains. For as long as there's wonder, and a world to explore, the tales of adventure will live on forevermore. Hope you enjoyed. Love to y'all.